Hey, crypto enthusiasts. Welcome to another edition of Crypto Flash. I'm your host, Hashby, bringing you the hottest crypto updates from the last 24 hours. Let's dive right in. Bitcoin is showing some resilience today, trading at around $90,800, up slightly after last week's volatility. We've seen the King crypto recover about 0.5% in the last 24 hours, but it's still down from its recent all-time highs. Meanwhile, Ethereum is hovering around the $3,000 mark, struggling to maintain momentum above that psychological barrier. The global crypto market cap is currently sitting at approximately $3 trillion, showing minor fluctuations over the past day. This relative stability comes after a period of significant price swings that had many traders on edge. Breaking news out of South Korea. Upbit, the country's largest cryptocurrency exchange, has confirmed a major security breach with approximately $32 million worth of crypto assets stolen. South Korean authorities suspect North Korea's infamous Lazarus Group behind the hack. The exchange has frozen affected wallets, moved remaining funds offline, and promised to fully reimburse affected customers. This is yet another reminder of the importance of exchange security in our space. In a fascinating development, stablecoin giant Tether has become the world's largest independent holder of gold outside of central banks. Reports indicate Tether purchased 26 tons of gold in the third quarter alone, bringing their total holdings to a massive 116 tons. That's equivalent to the reserves of smaller central banks like Korea and Greece. However, this gold accumulation strategy has raised some eyebrows. S&P Global just downgraded Tether's USDT rating to its lowest score, citing concerns about the company's reserve composition. Remember, the Genius Act passed earlier this year explicitly bars compliant stablecoin issuers from using gold as a reserve asset. Tether has already announced plans for a new Genius compliant stablecoin called USAT that will forego gold altogether. In regulatory news, traditional stock exchanges are pushing back against the SEC's potential plans to allow crypto companies to sell tokenized stocks. In a letter to the regulator, the exchanges argued this would bypass important investor protections. Meanwhile, China's Bitcoin mining industry is seeing surprising growth despite the country's crypto ban, now accounting for approximately 14% of global Bitcoin mining activity. And here's an interesting twist. JP Chase is expanding its crypto offerings while simultaneously taking contradictory positions. The bank is developing a structured note linked to BlackRock's IBIT Bitcoin ETF that could offer leveraged exposure to Bitcoin, potentially delivering 1.5x gains if Bitcoin performs well. They're also planning to let institutional clients use Bitcoin and Ethereum holdings as collateral for loans by year-end. Yet at the same time, reports suggest they're closing accounts belonging to crypto company executives. In market analysis, JP analysts released a report suggesting Bitcoin could eventually reach $240,000 in the long term, despite current market challenges. They note that crypto is increasingly behaving like a macro asset influenced by global